Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Stretch Professor, and today we're going to be doing another episode in our legendary Norsca campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. A little bit of bad news here, unfortunately. We did lose some footage here because I ran out of memory on the computer. I swear I looked before we started. I thought I had 8 gigs. Usually the videos take 3 or 4 gigs. But for some reason we ran out. There were some okay fights. It wasn't insane. We did lose our Death Wizard in one of the fights. He got kind of low. He got surrounded by spears. I didn't watch him carefully enough. And we ended up casting one last Purple Sun, and he had a 5% chance to miscast. It miscasted, and he died. But it's not the end of the world. It's okay. As we talked about before, we probably want to replace him with the Fire Guy anyways. So that was really the most eventful thing. We did win a couple of fights against just kind of some standard, you know, Spear, Kislev people. So we won a couple here. They came at us. We killed a couple of their armies. It was all right. It was all right. But it'll be okay. There'll be tons of other good stuff. And I did check. We do have 20 gigs this time. I think what happened was in the middle of recording, like something on my computer just started updating. I don't know what it was, but something just started taking up a lot of memory. So I'm always sitting with just tons and tons of videos. I'm just always making content for the channel. Anyways, all right. So what we want to do now is, what are they? They got one unit. That's a serious garrison, though. That's a pretty serious army. So we need to get real over here. We did lose a Marauder champion also in this mix. We hired Throg up here, who's okay. And we figured out at the end of last episode that we actually can't hire champions unless we get a smithy, like an extra building, which sucks. And they did away with that with most factions, where you have to have like secondary, like just nonsense buildings in order to build like cool units. And there's still some of that in the game, but there's a lot less of it than there was in the original. Because it's just annoying, because you only have so many building slots. I mean, it does give you, like, it does force you to make some strategic choices, which is cool, I guess, but anyways. Another big thing is we went ahead and decided, I don't remember if we talked about this a couple episodes or if it was in the last episode. It's kind of late at night / early in the morning, depending on how you're looking at it. But we did end up getting military alliance with Skaven. We figured out, or we reminded ourselves rather, that we do have to destroy these factions. Okay, so long campaign victory. We do have to get rid of Lothern eventually. But we can just, when we try to get a hold of 10 of these settlements, we can just be military allies with them. We don't actually have to own it. So the fact that they're military allies is nice. They did step up and kill an army for us a second ago. So that was really handy. What we're going to do is we're just going to dash over here and get right on the edge of their property so that we replenish.
More headway!
Because when you're military allies, you get really really nice replenishment. Actually, it should be nicer than that, but pretty decent replenishment there. Okay, move him up. We could have just dashed Throg. I don't know why we didn't just dash him. We're getting Throg down here just to let him level up a little bit.
Where's my next quarry?
Okay, so we can't recruit when we dash, but we did build the elephant building as well at one point, so we could get an elephant in here. We kind of opted for Throg. We're upgrading a couple of our buildings, just making a little bit of headway there. Little reluctant to upgrade a ton just because, you know, we still might get sacked, so we're only really upgrading kind of the stuff that's really deep in here, and really the stuff that has these resources, like the Naglfari Plain, because remember that gives us 5% discount. So Altar of Spawns, I'm just going to get rid of this garbage then. If we can't hire the champions, there's really no point in having it. I guess we get +2 for our wards that we hire there, but whatever. We do need to get some Werekin also. So we might need to step up here and try to grab some Werekin, maybe next turn. Get some replenishment. Okay. That's fine. Red orange. They're about to get wiped out. Okay, there's Skull Takers. So they're the guys that just spawned.
God, talk. I'm listening. Mine as well.
Go ahead and get friends with these beastmen. It's fine. I mean, they're just looking to burn some stuff too, probably.
Your will? I find your motives unclear. Which master do you serve?
Master, I counsel Envoy.
You already know I'm serving Zinch, baby.
I have no ambitions of my own. Indeed.
Alright.
Yes?
Oh yeah, we gotta move this dude over here and maybe get that quest battle here in a couple of turns.
Soul Hexa. Yes, yes, going.
No, dude, I gotta raid it? Man, they're trolling. I could have just walked over there with a... Ugh. So now I gotta hire a lord to walk over there. I don't even know if that's worth that 700 gold a turn. Get that quest battle. I don't think we can afford it right. I mean, it's a nice quest item, but like we're still a little tight on money here. Was it 4 turns? Whatever. Okay, let's just do it.
Northman, overrun the world.
We should be able to dash over there, raid that fairly soon. Okay. We do have a monster hunt over at that Tower of Croc as well, if we raid that. We really need this fire guy. I mean, Burning Head's fine, but we really need the flame tornado if we're gonna siege. Our siege is not that great because we can't crack walls, as far as I can tell. None of the heroes crack walls. And we don't have good like infantry. Like, you need good infantry for a good siege, I think. Like, you either need really good artillery or you need good infantry, and we don't have either of those. Or you need good missile units. We don't have those either. We have good large beasts, which are pretty bad because usually there are a lot of halberds, a lot of spears, just kind of waiting for you at that doorway. Now, we can maybe carve through it with magic. We can get Wulfrik up on the rafters, but it is going to be a little bit difficult to deal with. Now, if we can put a mammoth in there, though, and just burn away the spears with, like, Burning Head or something, then maybe we can carve our way through there, but it's going to be a little on the rough side. Bray herds creeping.
Absolutely not.
Let's fight. Done and done.
Okay, so that's much better if we want to do that. But I do want the Skin Wolf, and he needs to be able to dash all the way up there to get that. Okay.
Heading
The
out.
reason that we need him to be up here to get the Skin Wolf is we get a lot of extra ranks with him. If you're just wondering why is it important that he comes up here and hires it when I could just hire it normally, it's because we get all those ranks. Okay. Giant frostworm mammoths, local province. I wonder if that includes off of a ship. It may not include my ships, but I think we'll get it anyways. Tavi. Wasn't the sorcerer that we lost in battle, wasn't he named Tavi? I'm not sure. Ruinous flesh. Now, one of these guys can get ruinous flesh. I think they've nerfed this. This gives everybody melee attack. It's possible. Now, they're pretty good. So, 70 armor, 55 melee attack, 30 defense, 50 bonus versus large, extra 10 melee attack, 65. So, these are pretty good against lords. 20%. So you get high regeneration for the first 30 seconds that you're in combat. Okay. 15 melee defense. I don't think these get the same bonus as your normal sort of werekin that you can get. Do we want armor or do we want melee attack? I think that Throg, one of Throg's things gives us the other aura. Yeah, this. Ruinous Flesh. Okay, so we don't need Ruinous Thresh with Throg. We might, while we're here, I'm kind of tempted to hire 2 of them, but I think we're going to be too far in the red if we do that. But then again, he's not going to be up here for a while. Yeah, let's just go ahead and hire 2. Just 1 for each army. It's not updated this yet, but we're going to be like 1,000 in the hole. Okay, then I think I want Vicious Assault. This will give everybody 25 extra melee attack, which is great. Dark Horror, I think 12 melee defense is stronger than this. Okay. So yeah, these guys are pretty good against lords. Okay, so we'll throw him in here.
The eternal challenger.
Winter Tooth!
And I guess we just chill with Throg for now. We are getting
To
some
the 4
replenishment.
corners.
So we can get a couple of these things when we're in our property. Those aren't really worth... Well, what does this guy give? 60 of them. Iceborne Marauders. So they give everybody leadership, melee defense, attack, engaged in combat. I mean, 92. Oh, that's because there's this... Everybody gets plus 20 weapon strength for now. These guys actually aren't bad. I mean, these are like the champions. I'd probably get a discount on them. Might hire those with Wulfrik here in a little bit. Yeah, we do get a discount on them. So we don't need it right now, but these might actually, like, these might actually be okay for climbing up walls. Okay. This dude does need... we'll just have him chill right here for now, I think. Okay. Looked at all this stuff.
Chieftain of the tribe. True savages.
Altar of Spawns, where is this? Alright, Obsidian Quarry. What was that? Some weird noise. I was right there. And then we're waiting on this one now. Not that one. This one now. So we can get the extra construction cost reduction. Okay. Now, if we get 20 of those resource things, then I guess all of our buildings are free. I mean, that's what it seems to imply.
Undefeated.
Okay. Everybody's moved. These guys can't move. Don't need to hire. Well, we could hire with Throg if we needed to hire anything here, but trolls are only one turn. I'm very tempted to hire trolls because they have good regeneration. It's just that leadership. He does have some bonus with leadership, but 396 is just like, I guess it's slightly less than the Famirs, but they do have more HP. They have way less armor. They are a bit faster. Way less leadership. They do more damage on average. These have way more melee attack, or melee defense, rather. I mean, what is... Let me see Throg's bonuses for the trolls again. He gets some pretty good stuff, so... Trolls get replenishment, missile resist. 10 leadership is real. Upkeep reduction. Ten melee attack. 10 melee defense. He got some pretty good stuff. I know we just looked at this a little bit ago, but I mean, maybe grabbing a couple of trolls on him wouldn't be terrible. We can also get Voice of the Gods for 1 point. Put a bunch of our Famirs and trolls with him. More upkeep reduction on him. Maybe we should grab a troll or two. We're already going to be... I don't think it's calculating the upkeep on these things yet. There's no way it is. I don't think.
My ice age comes.
Do we need... I mean, this army is already pretty good. I don't think we need trolls. The Famirs are going to be a little bit better. We're going to have 2 of these dudes. Yeah, let's just pass. We don't want to get too greedy. For the price of like 2 trolls, we could get a mammoth, and I feel like the mammoth is going to crush infantry a lot more, and that's what we really need. We really need infantry to die. Trolls are pretty good. I'm not entirely... Like, the bonuses that he gets for those trolls are pretty massive, though. I mean, 10 melee attack, 10 melee defense, 10 leadership, 20% missile resist, 25% replenishment. we can't really hire them anywhere else right now. We can't hire them on our ship, I don't think. Maybe I should have hired them. I'm just not sure about my financial situation. I think when it actually calculates stuff correctly, I'm going to be like 1,200 in the hole right now. And I don't think we're going to need them for our first couple of sieges. So it's kind of a feels bad because there's a few other places. Like, we can throw up one of those in, like, one of our Norscan ports when we're going over to kill Lothern or something. We can drop by Albion or something and grab one of those, or one of these other, like, tier 3 coastal towns. God, the Confederation, though, if you just know that Tyrion's going to confederate with, what's his name, down south in Lustria, I'm going to have to go down there and stamp that out. At least we get a ton of campaign movement range. Like, we should have, like, 50% campaign movement range once we get all the buffs, or more. Like, we should be able to just zip across the map, hopefully. I'm just trying to figure out a way to, like, end this campaign in under 100 hours. Or if I'm going to be making $1 an hour on this. We'll see. I don't know why these werekin are not, like, costing more. Is there something that's, like, reducing my upkeep? I don't know. I don't think so.
I'll ignore that.
I think we can beat that. They have some halberds in there, but...
Enslave the Southerners.
Look at this trap right here. Huh. Well, so I could spend 2 turns grabbing this random treasure.
Despoil and
I mean, I guess he's not worth a lot because you can't run full speed there. Is it worth spending 1 turn to maybe get this? It might ask us to fight. I mean, a lot of them ask you to fight. Or I could just dash down here and just get on this beach right now, probably. I think I'm not going to go for it. I know everyone's going to be like, but you could get some money. No, man, I don't care. I just... Let me take a look here real quick. So we should be able to get on right there. This is costing me like 800 gold a turn. So I don't want to play around with it. Barely.
the hound compels. Journeying.
Okay. So next turn we should be able to raid. God, please tell me he can't run all the way out here and hit me in 1 turn. He can dash out there. I don't think I'm technically at war with him, although he's not going to like my trespassing. I'm not going to be a fan of that. Okay, where else we going?
No escape. I'll see it through.
Let me dash all the way down here. Okay, so let's just dash to like right here.
Wandering.
King on trolls.
Okay, he can't move as fast.
Fool! Not likely.
Gotta be careful. This dude could come out and maybe fight us.
Lord of the monster horde. Going.
Okay, now it's updated. Yeah, so as much as I would like trolls,
Eat my enemies.
I am the Wanderer.
so like, let me just go like right here
Ahead!
to make sure we're kind of in reinforcement range, just in case these guys decide to run out and get cute. Alright.
The eternal challenger. Kada if derbo. Gaharamui.
That's all good. I don't think anywhere else we're gonna mess with. Our place got one more turn. Alright. Them Granny Smiths, baby. Do people actually smoke out of apples? I don't know. I saw some like funny YouTube video where people were joking about that. Said, man, those Granny Smiths be, what was it, kicking or something? Hitting. Sword of Cain. Albion's happy. Okay, cool.
Bloodthirsty. In agreement. Done.
Now, they might declare war on us and start coming after our stuff over here for doing this. Just not gonna be good, but...
No. Where's my next quarry?
I rule.
Can we beat this just straight up? Some of this is going to depend on how fast we can beat down the doors. They don't have a lot of archers, but... What level is the town? It's tier 3. It does have the bullets. Bullets! Okay. These Skaven are doing a good job of cleaning up stuff.
I will not obey.
By Sigma, no!
I don't know where the other dude went. He must be fighting something down here.
I will not obey.
Skaven are massing up.
All hail, sorcerer inventor. Yes, yes.
Keeping people honest, I like it. Okay, so do we want Rampage? Not Rampage, I don't think. We don't want him on a chariot for this. He's going to need to go up top. Oh, I should have put some stuff on Throg. I think I already have this stuff updated.
My ice age comes.
Okay, so it's 50% to do raid and camp. We get replenishment, leadership, upkeep, melee attack. So we're not winded in combat. It's nice. So that's what we want to do, I think. Okay, so you can raid anywhere, but the raid and camp is where we get some slight bonuses. Yeah, we get leadership and melee attack. So I think. Oh, never mind. We're not gonna have enough movement.
No stopping me.
Finally, a fight! They can't hide.
And the morale of those within, huh? Does it break morale and stuff too? So we could do a Norscan siege tower in one turn. Otherwise, we're gonna have to use like ladders, and ladders suck. I think we're gonna have to wait. Get the siege towers, unless they sally out on us, which could happen. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do a siege tower. How many turns? It's 12 turns until they surrender. It's way too long to sit around. Okay, so continue siege.
Seeking, destroying!
Battle time is feeding time.
Okay. I don't think we can sack and raise on the same turn, though. So it's kind of a... I guess balance-wise, that's alright. We're going to have to sack this because we really need money.
Enslave the Southerners.
I mean, we're raiding, man. Like...
This way.
We're definitely in the Corone province.
The crow directs me.
Oh, did we finish? Yeah, we did finish that. Let's go ahead and grab that marble. Heck yeah, 200 gold in trade. Hey, that's better than no gold in trade, though. Yeah, it just sucks that we don't have any artillery. We don't have anything that can crack walls. We don't have great infantry early on. Or things that have perfect vigor, so... we're gonna have to wait on siege equipment on some of these things. Unless, I mean, the mammoths might take down walls quickly. If we have just a ton of large beasts, we can just break down the door with mammoths and just do it that way. Just have like a special siege squad or something. Maybe we can just make Throg our siege squad. Just put a couple of mammoths in there and some Famirs. Just don't even worry about infantry. And then just like roll up, knock in the door, use a bunch of fire spells all over the garrison, and then just take out the halberds, just run everyone else down. He does give missile resist. Like, trolls would have missile resist and other things. Now, regeneration. Now... oh, he attacked it. What just happened? Oh, that dude was outside the town and the Skaven attacked him. Now, if they occupy the places that I burned and left an idol for a god, that's fine. We still get credit for that burn. So you don't have to try to protect your idols or anything that you've already burned. Like, hopefully they deal with this and they don't just allow him to backdoor me. That would be annoying. Freaking trolling me? Did they change this? I don't remember having to, like, go to all these different locations.
Slaughter the sheep. Immediately. Decamping. Sent by the serpent.
Maybe we can try this treasure and then run away. Ooh, we are military allies. So if we attack this, they should help us.
I'll challenge them. More scholars.
Right? Do they help us? They do help us. Wow, and it's still saying that we don't have enough odds, even with the Skaven helping us? What are they smoking? Okay, well, let's do it. Alright, I'm gonna refill my drink really quick while it's loading up. Make sure we get this load screen. Okay. Be right back. Hair's looking crazy. I'm gonna go hit the shower here in a minute.
Chaos Marauders! Chaos Marauders! Your will! Chaos Marauders!
These are just kind of worthless. We'll just leave them in the back, I think. Oh, that's off the map. Okay. Leave those right there, and then these should be able to crack down the doors, hopefully.
Chaos good! Hunters, men! Chaos Marauders!
Get that tower to the wall!
Tracking!
So people ask, well, why don't you just run up and use ladders all the time? I've had some people say, oh, ladders. Why didn't you use ladders in that fight? If you use ladders, you lose all of your vigor when you're walking up, and they also get to hit you, like... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. So much focus fire.
The inescapable one! Making my way! Into position!
And that can just completely ruin,
A bloodbath awaits! Moving out! With speed!
My lord!
they just completely ruin you in a fight, because your units basically file in like single file, and they just get hacked down as they climb those ladders. Especially if they don't have like perfect vigor or something like that. It can be really bad. He has a ton of armor. None of that's armor piercing, and you have silver shield, so he's sitting here like taking a bunch of hits, but realistically he's the person you want soaking that fire. Yeah, these guys actually cut through those gates pretty quickly.
Chaos gun! Quipsack!
The fact that we can get towers in one turn is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie.
Get your blade out! The dark gods command me! Raid a wall!
I don't know if these guys can go up my ladders or not. I don't get to do a ton of fights where we get help from military allies. There's a some, and they're pretty fun when you get to do them, but...
Suppose!
Wulfrik the Wanderer!
Yes.
Ready!
Throw that bomb in.
On!
Yeah, they really don't have many spears. I don't even need to use Burning Head here, I don't think.
Chaos Marauders! Honor the tribe!
Oh, they put their halberds up on the walls. What are they thinking?
Waterfall!
I don't think they can use my stuff. I think they have to climb up themselves. Yeah, we need to get him in here. He's taking some fire. Not that it matters that much, but...
Gonna despoil! Truce rights!
Quipsack! Chaos! Quipsack! Ravka! Prepare to ruin!
Yo, get off my rat boys over there.
Sawushra!
Hair flesh!
Sawushra! I'll take heads. Slay! Give us carnage! My gods call!
Rock ready! Monster steps! Quick! Just a sec! Fine!
Yeah, get him with that projectile bomb. That's what I'm talking about.
Stalking!
Chaos good! Sawushra!
Like, oh, we got this, guys.
Chaos Marauders! Yes, Lord!
How do they still have control of that tower, honestly?
Get them!
I guess they do have some units over there. Alright, well.
Chaos Marauders!
Yes! I won't!
Blood! Lies Lakshai!
They're done!
Chaos!
Kill my Skaven, my boys. We kind of entered there.
Sawushra! The gods have abandoned us!
More ground! Doing it! You said it!
Attack them all!
I do want to get a bunch of trolls with them. We can afford them. The ice trolls are so expensive, but the normal trolls maybe work. I don't know.
Sawushra!
He does get a discount on them.
Good plan! Onwards! Moving out!
Disemboweled!
About to run.
Run, ready! Can and will! Feeding time!
You gotta watch out for those bounces.
Hungry and angry!
Yeah,
Wulfrik the
hungry and
Wanderer.
angry. Heard that.
Wulfrik the Wanderer. Quickly now.
That's what the masters bid! Your will!
I mean, Skaven, like, gotta chill, man. They have no chill. They're just, like, running in with clan rats out of nowhere.
Give me flesh!
I mean, who knows? Maybe they needed to kill that lord off. Maybe he had some bad traits. They're like, hey,
Run, ready!
let's get out of combat here so I can use his vomit.
Faster! End them!
Chaos! Roughcut! Chaos! Freeze chaos! They will succumb! Yes, Lord! Quipsec!
I will!
Chaos, Girth! Chaos!
Run, ready! Mortal fool! Hear the sound of it! A sure thing! Eating time!
How fast is this troll regeneration? Looks like it's about 6 per second. Alright. Skaven homie lost his lord, but whatever, it's fine. Let's make another one. Berserkers did alright. The champions got some kills. Okay, I know what we can do. So we can have Throg burn it next turn. So we can sack it this turn, have Throg burn it. We can sit there in reinforcement range. And then we can move on and grab something else. That'll give Throg some extra experience also. But we do need money, so we're going to go ahead and... go ahead and sack it.
Seeking, destroying. Voyaging.
We can almost get to Prague from here.
The doom is coming.
Ambush and feast. Trampling.
Basically do nothing. Now, this could be a problem, though, because Skaven
My
might kill him
challenge?
next turn.
Undeniable.
And if Skaven just kill him and take that, then I don't get the
Horned one, come on.
I don't get credit for the god kill, like the 6. So maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. I feel like I do need some cash though, because we are burning through right now.
To the four corners.
Getting close to that mammoth. That's the good mammoth. Yeah, that's the kind that's got the armor. Okay, what were we? Okay, world. This. 10% campaign movement. I think we need that. What are we working on? Oh, these things to get the 20% campaign movement. But I think I want 10% right now. That does actually let us hit Prague this turn, I think. Alright, so just double burning head to lower the cost on it, I think. And the cooldown.
Lord of the monster horde.
Okay, we can't get that until like level 12. King of Trolls level 15. So that's going to take a little bit before we get upkeep reduction and the leadership. And the missile resist and the replenishment. Okay. We can get this stuff. Would give us plus 10 melee defense and leadership for Famir Warriors. That's for Frostworms, that doesn't matter. Oh, well, that would have been handy to have. I mean, we do need to hire another one of these eventually. For him when we split these armies up. So that will be good someday. Okay, so I think we just do Dominating Presence and then Monsters of the North. So Trolls have a different one. But that is for Famirs. So I think we'll go with that. Because I might want to put Famirs in this army. Well, I mean, I guess you could make an argument that if I want to do that, then I should just put 1 point here. We'll go with this. It's a little more well-rounded. We definitely want the Mammoths in Wulfrik's army, but we can put the Famirs in this army. Famirs and Trolls over here.
Where's my next quarry? Ahead! Heading out!
Just making sure they don't have another army over here.
No!
A small army. I don't know where they went with their 20 stack. I don't think they looped all the way around. I think they ran back down here. Did we kill it somewhere? Yeah, they got some armies somewhere. They got at least 2 or 3 20 stacks laying around somewhere.
My ice age comes.
So we do not want this guy getting picked off, so we're just going to have to go at this alone if we want to hit it. The Famirs did knock down those gates pretty quickly.
They can't hide. I'll rip out guts.
So we could just tear down the doors. We'll do this next episode. So we're just gonna start this off, and I think just run up with the Famirs and knock out the doors. It could have been Throg that was knocking them down really quickly, but I think the Famirs were putting in some pretty good work also. So if we just knock out those doors, just burning head, run them down. They only have 2 archers. We should be able to take this out. So anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did. Consider joining to help support the channel if you'd like, or if you want to sponsor a campaign, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. Check out the rest of the content on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.